So, folks, I read earlier that some initial reports from the independent inquiry being carried out against ITV and the This Morning scandal and furore there are coming back saying lots of the staff and ex-staff have complained that they've been suffered from bullying, misogyny and lots of other things. Many of them have suffered in silence. Many of them have taken the grievances to the bosses, and some have said been bullied even further by the powers that be there. Many of them have left the jobs and been paid off and signed NDAs, but they've told the independent panel about it. I think some of the early findings have gone to, is it Carolyn McCall? I think she's the big cheese there. I think it's her, then Ligo, and then Frizzell, Mr. Aubergine himself. She's tried to bat them away and said things aren't as bad as some are saying, but she's asked anybody that's suffered from bullying and been upset to call in. There's a line that they've set up there, something like a 24-hour hotline, and they'll help anybody they can. So they've gone from having a go at them themselves and paying people off to now trying to help them. But it just made me think, it's very, very slow, this ITV and This Morning thing, but things are happening. But that one's very, very slow. You've got the Hugh Edwards one. Now his wife said as soon as he feels better, he's going to address all the issues. Nothing there. We're 2-3 weeks in. Is he still in hospital? Is he still not feeling well? I don't think he'll ever feel better, but nothing addressed as of yet. And then we've got WOOOOOOTON. I'm not in the mood to do a long one today because it even bores me sometimes. Nothing. The media, nothing. I say again, what has he got on folk? What has he got on folk in people in high places? Because I cannot understand what's almost a media. Is it boycott? I think the Guardian have done something yesterday. They've stepped up and done a little piece in there. But in the main, the papers, the radio, TV, nothing. Absolutely nothing. And he's still on our TVs on a nightly basis. I just can't understand it. I mean, if he's innocent of everything, then I owe him a massive apology, and I will hold my hands up as I just did, and I'll do a video on here to apologise. But there's just so much out there. I just cannot see how he can be innocent. I just can't for the life of me. But I can't understand why it almost seems like it's being brushed under a carpet at the moment. It's not ultimately going to be. It's going to come out and it's going to blow up. As I've said, I honestly think this is going to be bigger than the Philip Schofield scandal. For all he isn't as big a personality as Schofield, I think he's done so many wrongs and I think they're so bad. I think this is going to be a real biggie. But at the moment, everyone's sort of dampening it down and everybody's saying nothing. There's lots of people on YouTube like myself, commenting. But actual news outlets and news media stations, nothing. Absolutely nothing. I really do think he's got some dirt on some powerful people. I really do. But it'll all come out in the wash, as I've said in the past. But at the moment, not looking great at ITV. Hopefully there's going to be a hell of a lot more dirt. And hopefully those in the high chairs, like McCall and Ligo and Frizzell, might end up, having to sort of go out and make sure the door is locked firmly behind them. Hopefully they're going to lose the jobs. Somebody needs to. And then we'll see how old Hugh is. And then we'll move on to WOOOOOOTON. That's all from me with these three.